This is part 6, model railroad scenes and details. In this episode, I'll show several mini scenes and tell a few stories which I enjoy. One of my specialties is super detailing. And we'll start at the Veterans Bridge at 149th Street. It is currently under repair. And it looks like someone drowned. How did this happen? So the emergency has been called. The New York State Police and the New York's finest, along with a crime scene investigation and an emergency van, will look into the problem. And it looks like his lady friend is giving him a goodbye salute. Meanwhile, the outdoors people are enjoying nature. Just another day living in the big city. This is the Sawmill Creek. A mixture of nature and man-made pollution. The eagle and flag symbol is a photo reduction of a World War I emblem. Here is the actual size. The two guys on top of the memorial are Mr. Bronx, that's the Bronx flag, and Major Deegan, a World War I veteran, became a New York City politician and also one of those who founded the American Legion. Here is an apartment similar to the one I grew up in back in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Time for some New York style pizza. This is a subway vent, and Maryland is advertising to take the subway. By the way, that 7-year itch subway dress is the most expensive movie collection item in history. In 2011, it sold for $5.6 million. There is an old neighborhood cemetery, St. Mary's. It only has 6 graves. 5 are occupied. 1 remains for the next person who calls my model railroad cute. This is the method of taking care of that person. So far I have 5 notches. This street artist is in competition with Santa's helper, who has an extension on her contract. The signs on the wall are cut out of magazines, catalogs, plus decals. A few I made from software program. I sprayed the overpass and memorial with a granite spray. This is Patriots Plaza. Memorial is pieces from a Walters overpass bridge. And today is Farmers Market Day. Something else that I like to do is make signs. Note the safe place sign on the firehouse. I took a picture of this sign on a real firehouse. Note that the A in the sign looks like a house. Then I photo reduced it on my copier. On the trailway sign, I added extra words from a Mart's schedule. The church is a photo reduced picture of a model made by Wayne Sintner. The metal sign used to be a bookmark. The building name was an advertising pen. The Blue Moon Diner was a gift card. The United Airlines sign was a drink stir. That sign leaning against Rusty's has bullet holes in it. The Liberty Bank sign was computer generated, and I included a French coin with Lady Liberty on it. The sign on the truck is computer-generated software. On the diner, the coffee sign was a stir. The other signs were cut from magazines and catalogs, decals. And check out these details. The sign was made with hardware screws along with a computer-generated program. Windows open. The sign over the doorway has pigeons, and yes, that's pigeon stains. The McCall's sign came from a candy box. This is Prizer's Rabbit Hutch. The little girl is holding a carrot. Notice the bird on the TV antenna. This is Mary's barbershop. The mustache was cut from a filter material. It also has a studios for rent called Studio 8. Signs are made from business cards. The silhouette you see is me, and there are 3 letters, A, R, T. Half a car is the entrance awning for the studio. Notice the bullet hole in the window. The cat on the fence. Signs from business cards, newspapers. This model won 3rd place at the NMRA 2017 convention in Orlando. And the barge won 1st place. It's a modified covered barge that was used many years ago in the New York Harbor area. The load needs to be balanced if it's carrying a freight car. And the name of the vessel is the Bronx Wanderer. The Bronx flag. Some graffiti for voting. Here is the local welding shop, and the interior is detailed. Mr. Handyman. St. Michael's Irish Pub. It looks like it's time for a drink and some adult entertainment. The interior of the container also has some dancers getting ready for their table dance. Abandoned tower with a squirrel, broken windows. Break time for some daily stories. Repairing some lights for the transfer bridge. Dog in the back of the pickup truck. The driver with his hand out the window. Refueling hose for the tugboats. Captain and his briefcase. And that gives you some idea of some of the details that I put into the model railroad. See you until next time.